All right, so let me see if I can pull up something here. I'm gonna try to send you a link. All right. You getting it? Let's see. Message you. I'm gonna send you a link. Hang on. Ready? There you go. All right, so I sent you a link, direct message on Discord. Oh, okay, you got it then. You don't need me. Yeah, that's what you needed. Now, what you can also do is to engage your FSS. I'm not certain if you've done that yet. All right, have you done an FSS before? No. Okay, so totally different. Let me know when you get through those. I don't know why it just took me through like I've never done it before. That's hilarious. I mean, like I've been through this whole thing before. I need to go to a different system. I don't think I've ever been here. Let's go. And clearly I have. All right. So I sent you a link to watch my stream, and I'll stream it for you. I'll show you. And we'll do two birds with one stone because you won't know how to do this next part either. Yeah, okay. So what I'm doing is I'm purposely avoiding this star right here. And I'm going to jump to this next system. There's going to be a little bit of a delay, but that's all right. mute my.
Frameshift drive charging. System scan complete.
Let me know when it says that I've. Are you? Is it showing me at the star yet? Yeah. Okay. So, do you see the little yellow line that pops up as I start to move forward? And I'll start to. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And then what I'll do is I'll keep that line kind of like just at the nose of my dash sort of thing, and you'll see it start to scoop. Okay. And as it heats up, you can just pull away. Right. Typically, when you're heating up like that, you are too close to the sun. You need to be a little bit higher. So just nose up a little bit and keep going. Make sense?
You left the door open.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, the fuel? Yeah, don't. Yeah, it's. I'm not exactly sure how they calculate that and what that's based off of, but I can't remember if that's the top line or the full bottom or the total. I think it's probably at that current speed too. I wonder if that changes. Yeah, it probably has more to do with you can go for 2 point or 1 point whatever hours at that current Super Cruise speed. Anyway, so let me show you this FSS. So if I switch into FSS, the best way to do it is oh god dang it, I'm so stupid. Hang on a moment. You gotta honk first. That's the part I didn't do. Try to rush into it. Yep. Your discovery scanner. So you run that and it'll burn, right? So you gotta make sure it's on selected as a fire group. Right. So you can see on the stream, you'll see my discovery scanner or D scanner, and on the other side it's surface scanner. Right. So here's a honk. And boom. And I jumped into a system that only has one body. That's awesome. Anyway. And then the next thing, the easiest way to do it is to basically look at those orbital planes and see if I can move towards something. All right. Go FSS. Okay, so now there's something right here. And let me know when you can see that on the stream. And you can see that on the stream. Yeah. I feel like it highlights that sort of thing. If I pull away from it, you can kind of see, like, as those lines go down, you can see it kind of like glows almost as they go by. That's one way to recognize it. Anyway, so, and then what you want to do is use like what you saw in those instructions, is use your tuner to move that bar along the bottom, right, until you get a solid line like what that is right there. And then you're going to squeeze your trigger on that. And when you do, it's going to zoom in on it and tell you what it is. All right, so in this case, it's degraded emissions. And that's what, all right, so that's all there is really in this system. There's not really a whole, well, it's telling me there's something else down here. There's a couple more of them. So these ones are already tuned correctly, so I could just scan in on them. Scan in on them. Scan in on them. And basically, you're going to do this exact same thing when you do a system, but instead of it being degraded emissions, these are going to be planets. In your case, does that make sense? And that's how you're going to do your road to riches. Is you're going to get all this. It's basically information getting loaded into your computer, and then you're going to sell it to the station. There's just tons of these things in here. And I'm just lucky I don't have to tune it every single time because these are all similar distance, similar things. But typically you would be, for like each planet, you would have to tune that bottom bar. And someone will tell you that there's all sorts of different tricks on how to do it, like looking at the little arrows as you're tuning and matching up like what symbols you're seeing. It's just faster to scroll through until you see it, turn to a solid circle. And then just zoom in on it. And this is a great tool to know how to use, because there is going to be systems that won't have nav beacons in them. When you go out to travel or do something, you'll want to honk and grab like information on systems, see what's out there. If it hasn't been discovered before, you can literally put your name on that system and it will be on that system in this game for forever. It'll say this system was discovered by, Darthhawk. And so using that kind of makes sense. But once you've done that to enough systems, you take that back, you go back to your a station with it, and once you have all this information, this is when you want to be careful with your ship, right? Because if you blow up your ship, you lose all that data. Mm-hmm. Yep, you sure did. And what you're really looking for is planets. And there are specific planets that pay more when you turn in that data than other planets. Water worlds and Earth-likes are some of the best. Right, but typically when you're doing it, I'd do the whole entire system. I wouldn't be just looking for one or two. I'd fly in there, honk, and then FSS every single one of them. And then when you FSS all the planets in that system, if one of them comes back and says it's an Earth-like or it's a water world or something like that, fly to it and then detail surface scan it, because you're going to get paid more for that than you would if you just FSS'd it. Right, and the idea is you got to make, you know, a bunch of money, you know, so, you know, that's the best way to do it. You know, at least early on. I need to get back to my carrier.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Yep. And now when you have planets and stuff like that, you're going to see those orbital rings. So they're rings orbiting around the star. And the fastest way to FSS is to literally just follow those lines with your FSS, looking for planets, you know, or signals rather, or whatever, and then zoom in on them. Because they're not, most of the times they won't be just floating around out there, not doing anything. Data, I can't remember. Yep. What's it? Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, there is a lot to it. Yeah, this is less spreadsheets.
Frameshift
Yes,
drive charging.
that I accidentally flew too close to. Nah, I'll be all right. Away we go.
Ready to engage.
Well, oops.
Frameshift
Oh, that was
drive
dumb.
charging.
We're gonna catch on fire. We're gonna burst into flames, baby. Mm.
Ready to engage.
Okay.
4, 3, 2.
Engage. I'm out of there. Heat can kill you. But dang.
Taking heat damage.
It hit him. Did I? Did? Oh yeah, you can catch on. You can catch on fire, but you can see my heat coming down right now, like crazy. That's all right.
Taking internal damage. Fuel scope disengaged.
Mm. Hit him. Did I tell you about that time? I was talking with Finn at the same time, and we were. I was out fighting a Cyclops, and I don't remember what the heck went wrong, but I think I was just like endlessly firing my Gauss cannons and not dropping any heat sinks. And I blew him up, right? And then I was trying to make my getaway, and I couldn't. I was out of heat sinks. Everything was broken. It didn't want to I couldn't synth any because everything's broken. I kept trying to like reboot it, and it wouldn't. My heat, dude, was 6,700 degrees. I didn't blow up, dude. I made it all the way back to the station. I mean, I must have been literally on in flames, like going in there. I don't know how I survived. I only made it with like 2% hull. It was pretty funny. Oh God, no, dude! I had to do it on my own. Everything was broken. Yep. It was pretty funny. I couldn't help but laugh, dude. I'm like, Finn, literally, I'm 6,700 degrees. You know, and he's like, how are you not dead? I'm like, I don't know. You know, I'm like, I'm getting colder, you know, but it's, you know, anyway, it was pretty funny. I didn't even think it was possible. I didn't think you could get that hot. You finally got one? Nice. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was goofing. Mm-hmm. You need to be careful to stay in the starter system. If you accidentally jump out, just let me know. I'll come get you. I mean, you're in the private instance, so you're going to be fine. It's not like anybody's going to come blow you up immediately or something. But once you're out, and you might as well at that point, you know, yeah, get picked up and get out closer to everybody because there ain't no point in being out in the middle of nowhere. What you do? Oh yeah, dude. That's what happened to me. I dropped in and it was like two Type 9s right down the sides of where I was going. It was funny. I clipped it. Why am I going so slow? Ooh, I don't think I started with that many. That's probably what it was. You got it. That. Yeah. Oh, no kidding. I was just no good. All right. It takes a minute. Yeah. Yep. Pretty soon we'll be getting you to do FA off, and you'll be able to recover, and not only that, use it to your advantage. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Contact confirmed. Clamps engaged. What can we do for you, Commander?
Hey, you guys. I am back, but I am going to leave again. I just got told dinner was ready. So I'm out. I will see you guys in a little bit. I will actually be back on. I don't know if you guys will be, but I'll be back on a little bit.